Hi everyone, welcome to a new video. So today's video we're going to do a full-on bridal set, and I'm using the Genesis acrylic collection from Nailchemy, and this colour's ice. And I'm also using their acrylic brush in the size 8. So I'm going to start off in this, well, pretty much the centre, and place my first bead. Now I'm going to be doing, a few bits on these, and it'll need encapsulating. So I want to keep this layer, really thin. And then I'm just going in with another little small bead. So this is just really more for that sparkle background. It's going to be sort of a semi-glass nail. It's not going to be totally transparent. And there's some Opal flakes from Nail Sugar, which are absolutely gorgeous. Give an extra bit of shimmer. And I'll leave a discount code in the description box for you if you'd like to purchase any products from Nail Sugar. So once I've put that on there, then I'm just going to go in with the white. And again, I want a nice thinnish bead, and I'm just going to blend that in, and then just smooth it out towards the cuticle area. I lost track of what I was doing there. So yeah, and now we're just going to tidy that cuticle area up a little, and we'll just tap and pull just to blend that in. And again, I'm not worried about the structure at the minute because we've got to encapsulate all this. And I'm just going to pop a little bit more of the ice on there. Just felt it needed a little bit more to it, and then we'll leave that to one side. So on the next one, I'm going to start with the white, and again put that in the centre, feather it back slightly, and then we'll just start blending that down towards the tip. And now I'm just going to go in with the second bead, and you can see I've missed a little bit there by the tip area, but we'll get that on this bead. So that's why it's nice working in the thinner layers, because it gives you plenty of time, to blend. It's not setting up too quickly. So I'll just pop a little bit there, feather it back, and then just carry on blending that in. And once that's blended, we'll go on to the cuticle bead now. So I'm just going to place that down, give it a little minute to polarize, and then start patting that out, and then just pulling it down gently. And then we can just leave that to one side to set up and carry on to the next one. So I've already put a layer of the ice down, and now I'm just taking some of the crystal, adding a little bit of the micro Mylar, and I'm just going to pop that, well, basically all over the nail, because I want lots of sparkle on it. And once I've finished with the Mylar, I'm going to start encapsulating the nails. So I won't show you all of them. It's a bit, gets a bit repetitive. So again, I just like to do thin layers because I'm working on the tips. But if you're doing a client, don't forget you need your structure, building up a nice apex and giving, the nail extra strength. So I'm just coming in with another bead there. And again, I'll just pat that down, just work it down the nail, keeping those side walls nice and tidy, because the neater you can get your encapsulation, then the less filing you've got to do. So it doesn't matter how many beads you use, but just bear that in mind. The more product you put on, then the more filing there is at the end of it. So yeah, if you can keep them pretty neat, then it just saves you a lot of work. So I'll just finish this one off, and then once this is done, I'm gonna give them all a good file, go over with the buffer, get rid of any little scratches, and it gives you a really nice smooth surface. And once that's done, this is what we're left with. So now we're just ready to start the design. I'm going to be using the tag-free gel paint and also Saltstone gel polish. So on the first one, I'm just going to go over with a layer of, I think that's the top coat. Yeah, it is, and it's the velvet matte, because as I say, I'm going to be doing the design on top. So I'll be using these two products together. So firstly, I'm just going to swoop across the nail with the Saltstone, and I'm just going in with my liner brush because I want to, just keep those little edges quite neat and get that nice little draping effect. So because this is a bridal set, each nail I've tried to sort of represent something. So for this one and one of the others, I'm trying to get the effect, of the draping fabric of the actual wedding dress. So yeah, that's my little train of thought behind this one. So we want to keep that nice and soft and yeah, just a bit drapey looking. I used to own a bridal shop, and my favourite part was getting all the new gowns in. I mean, the work that goes into them, that they really are like works of art. They're absolutely stunning. Um, so yeah, I have got a real passion, for the bridal. I quite miss it, but I love doing the nails, and it's a lot easier dealing with nails. So yeah, it's definitely a lot less stressful. So anyway, this is what I'm trying to achieve. So to get the sort of the dimensions of the drapes, I'm now going in with the gel paint because it's thicker. It gives more of that what am I trying to say? Yeah, more dimension. We'll leave it there. So I'm just placing, some little sort of curved lines, and just to, give it that look of the folds in the fabric. I used to go to Milan once a year, for the new sort of seasons coming out, and honestly, it was absolutely amazing. The Italian designers are absolutely beautiful, and right up my street, because a lot of them, they're just sort of, you know, oh, absolutely full of Swarovski crystals. And I'm not a big fan of lace, but my goodness, when you see proper Italian lace, it is stunning. So anyway, back to these. I finished the other one, so I'm going to do this similar, but we're just going to keep this in the, the centre of the nail. So I'm going in again just with the gel polish, get a nice little sort of drape going on there. And I forgot to say, I am putting these in and curing them in between. I got sidetracked then on my little trip down memory lane, and wishing I was back in Milan for a minute. But it sounds more glamorous than it is really. It's really hard work choosing gowns, trying to think of, what everybody likes. A bit like nails really, isn't it? Everyone's tastes are different, so trying to cater for everybody, yeah, it's a bit heavy on the old brain. But someone had to do it, so right. So I'm just going to finish this off, and then I'll put that in for a full cure. And I'm going to be using some of these gorgeous crystal shapes from Nailchemy. Most of them are crystals I do use from Crystal Parade, but I've just got these ones to try. So I'm just going in with this, and I'm just going to top coat it. And already I'm absolutely loving the way the Mylar shining through that. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to be using the Totalis, the gem glue. Now, I am doing this on shiny. You can do it on top. That's why I'm showing you either way, matte or shiny. It's, yeah, again, totally depends. So this nail, I want this to represent the wedding ring or engagement ring, or both. So I've started off with a square stone in the centre, and now I'm just going to pop some of the round ones either side. And the round ones, they're the ABs from Crystal Parade. And I'll leave the links to both in the description box, and there'll also be a discount code for nail sugar as well. So I cured those. I've put another layer of my gem glue underneath, and I think these are the SS6s, the really little dinky ones, and I'm just going to do a band going underneath, and then I'll pop that into cure. You can do this all in the one go, but to be honest, this one I just prefer to cure in between, and that's that one done. And then moving on to the next one, I'm just going to top coat this, just the no wipe top. I'll pop it in for a cure, and then I want this nail to represent the jewellery, yeah, so all the sparkles, you know, all the, most brides, they do tend to have, you know, crystals or diamonds, if you're lucky enough, on your wedding day. And I'm just going to use a couple of the larger crystals, and I'm going to pop that more or less in the centre, maybe a little bit off centre. I absolutely love these. I think they're the teardrop ones. I lose track of all the names, I really do. And then I'm going to put two of the round ones either side of that. And then just in the four corners, I'm just going to come in. Oh no, I'm going on the other side. I'll probably do that in a minute. So I'll continue these down the nail. There we go. Just using different sizes. So I've tried to leave, you know, quite a bit of the crystal placement in this video for you, but the videos just get a bit long, you know, if you sort of leave it all in, but I have left quite a fair bit. So I'm just popping them down, and then, you know, I'll straighten them out, and then when I'm ready, I'll just pop them in and give them a flash cure. And I also wanted this to be, you know, like a glass nail. So although it's not totally see-through, it is quite transparent. So, and there, I'm going in now with those little four SS6s. There might even be fives, actually. Just filling that little gap there in between the crystals. And once I'm happy, that can go in for a full cure. And then we'll come back to this one. So on the corner up here, I'm just adding some of the, I'm not sure what size they are, but they are the zodiac crystals from Crystal Parade. And also these little tiny pearls. You do get a lot of pearls on wedding gowns as well. So we've got the drape of the fabric, and now this is some of the detail that, you know, you find in the dresses, which is mainly pearls and crystals. So yeah, I'm just going to fill them in. I just want them coming over in the corner. But it was funny, I ordered these pearls from Crystal Parade, and I ordered the wrong size, and oh my gosh, you should have seen the ones that came. They were like Smarties, they were that big, but I'm sure I'll find a little project to use them on. I mean, they're really lovely. I should have put a little pic on to show you. So and now I'm just going on to the tip and just popping a few more little stones there. The thing with me is with crystals and you know, doing this type of work, I get carried away. I just get lost in it. I find it really therapeutic. I know some people really don't like crystal placement, do they? But I love it. So I'm moving on to the next one. And I've got some of the larger size pearls there. Still not Smartie size, but bit bigger than the others. And I'm using the larger stones because I just want to sort of put this in between those little drapes, and then we'll just go in. That's a bit dull, that one. I think I take that off. I think there probably lost the little, it's like a film, isn't it, on the top. So yeah, I just changed that. And I'm just going down in the opposite corner and popping a few more in there. And you'll see what I mean about getting carried away, because then I thought, oh no, it needs a little bit more. So I added like a few little scatter crystals, and then I still couldn't leave it. So I've gone in with the Hocus Pocus top coat from Nailchemy, and it's got a very slight glitter, very fine glitter in it. And there's the end result. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I've loved creating this set. Yeah, took me back a little bit. So if you could, I'd love it if you could do all the usual, like, subscribe, comment, share. That'd be amazing. So thanks all again, and take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.